Sit down, Bert.
We'll call the meeting of the Missouri City Council to order and note that a quorum of council is present. Absent is Councilman Robert Ellicott, who's ill, and Mayor Allen Owens, who is participating in the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. We'll ask that the Scout Troop from St. Thomas More, Troop 99, honor us with the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you please stand?
Color guard attention. Color guard advance. Salute. Color guard post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
color guard distance.
Thank you. We'll move to item 4, which is public comment. We have Joanne Ryan Heedles and Rhonda Johnson who would like to speak to us. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for allowing us to be here this evening. We are with the American Cancer Society Relay for Life, and we are here to tell you about our upcoming relay, which will be held on April 11th at 7 p.m. through April the 12th at 7 a.m. The reason that we relay 12 hours through the night is because cancer never sleeps. And I am a survivor of cancer and lymphoma, so this cause is very, very important to me. We like to raise consciousness of everybody here in Missouri City, Stafford, and the Sugar Land areas to come out and support Relay for Life. There's nobody, I don't think, that can say that their lives have not been touched by cancer. Everybody knows somebody, unfortunately, that has had to go through the process of being told that they have cancer. Our mission is to eliminate cancer in our world, and we are doing that one relay at a time. We are fortunate that all the funds raised here in our town stay here. They stay in the Houston area, and they help with research, and they help to have those wonderful doctors and researchers find cures to eliminate cancer. And there are many forms of cancer that have been arrested and eliminated. Unfortunately, not all of them. The prognosis for many people is much better than it had been in years past, but we don't fool ourselves. There are still many, many people receiving a diagnosis of cancer, and still many people who do lose the fight, and the disease takes them from us. And we hope that that will be something that can go down in history as being ended. So we would like to invite everybody out to the field. It is going to be held for the first time this year at Constellation Field. Those of you who don't know Constellation Field, it's otherwise known as the Skeeters Ballpark. So we're looking for a really great turnout. People supporting us can come out for a fun evening. There'll be lots of activities throughout the night to keep people engaged and busy, and to keep people aware of our fight against cancer. There's a very touching survivor walk, which kicks off the night at 7 a.m. Everybody will be called to order, and the survivors will get to do the first lap and praised. And then a little later in the evening, we have a luminaria ceremony, which allows us to give tribute to those people who are still fighting the fight. And there's recognition of those people who have lost their battle. So we want people to come out and join us. I have some flyers with me tonight. If you are interested in joining us, please do. There's information. I've put my phone number on the back of the flyer. There's also the direct line to the American Cancer Society and our staff partner. But you can find out all the information you need is on our website. Just put in Relay for Life Sugarland, and you will pull up our fabulous page. We're also on Facebook and have some activities going on there. But we hope that you'll spread the word and get a lot of people out to participate. It's a great community function, so, and really for such a worthy cause. And our theme this year is Knock Cancer Out of the Ballpark. So Rhonda's already with her bat and ball. She's going to rid us of cancer tonight.
Yes. We hope you guys come out and participate. This is an evening that we honor our survivors, cancer survivors, and their caregivers. And we hope that you support us and come out, take a lap for someone, a light a luminary at the time at 9 o'clock when everybody else does. And join in the fun through the middle of the night with Zumba and line dance to keep you awake.
You can leave some of the brochures at the back at the table in case some of the people who
Okay,
want
I will. Thank you.
And thank you all very much.
Thank you for letting us come and speak to you about our very important cause. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We have Mike Rychlik,
Right check.
Rychek,
Close enough. I won't
with
make
the
you stop.
Exchange Club of Fort Bend.
Yes, I'm here with the Exchange Club of Fort Bend in recognition of April as Child Abuse Awareness Month. Child abuse awareness or child abuse prevention is National Exchange Club's nationwide project, and we have spoken with the city of Stafford and are going to put our awareness field, which is a field of white stakes with blue ribbons that represent children who have been, it will represent 1,174 children. I think this is on the back side of your handout. 1,174 children that were seen for services by child advocates of Fort Bend last year. We're going to do that at the intersection of Present and 90 at the split. And some of it falls into Missouri City, and that's why I'm here. We have a series of signs that you can see on the back as well that explain what this is. A graphic representation on the front page as they're spaced out in what some of us will be old enough to remember the old Burma shave tradition. And you can kind of see where they're landing here in this illustration of the location. We're looking at 4 of these signs actually being in the Missouri City jurisdiction, which is why I'm here. And we're hoping that we can get the approval of the council to put these signs for the month of April, bringing our county more aware of the plight of child abuse awareness.
We have a process for doing this.
I understand.
And you really need to follow up with the city manager. I will give him the information, and your contact information is on here.
Yes, we spoke with the city and we're told that council is the only people that have the,
We can't approve it unless it's an agenda item.
right, I
And
understand.
it's not an agenda item.
It's not an agenda item, so that I believe your next meeting is April 7th.
Right.
So
It's a good cause.
hopefully it will be on your agenda then, and
The
we'd
city
appreciate
manager,
approval.
yeah, the city manager will advise us. Okay. And we do these type things to let you know that, but there is a
Well,
process.
We understand there's a
Okay.
process.
I applaud the Fort Bend Exchange Club.
Thank you.
I'm a member of Quail Valley Exchange Club, so, we share the same common goals and.
You understand.
Yes.
You should upgrade yourself to the Fort Bend Exchange Club.
Now, they
Thank you
want us
very
to come
much.
golf in their golf.
That's
cart.
right.
We understand how this works.
There you go.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Pass those down to Ed, please. We have no staff reports for number 5. Number 6 is the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Move to approve.
Second. Moved by Councilman Wynn, second by Councilman Floyd. Any discussion? Hearing none. Are we ready to vote? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion passes. Item 7, zoning public hearings and ordinances.
An ordinance of the City of Missouri City, Texas, amending Section 12 parking regulations of Appendix A of the Missouri City Code entitled the City of Missouri City Zoning Ordinance, providing rules and regulations relating to parking in certain districts, providing for appeal, providing a penalty, and providing for severability.
Has anything changed since the last time?
The changes reflected in the ordinance are consistent with the request from council. One, about dealing with the drive-through garages. We've captured that. We did not change the definition of motor vehicle. We believe traditionally we have used the term motor vehicle in many of our ordinances. It gives flexibility in our enforcement efforts. We have not had a problem with enforcement in the past, and we would hope that vehicle remains your chosen word as opposed to trying to pick the kind of vehicle, because we could wind up with things we don't want if we narrow it too much.
Is there a motion to adopt the ordinance as changed? Second?
Second.
This motion was made by Councilman Smith, seconded by Councilman Wynn. Any discussion? This is the final reading.
Second and final reading.
All in favor? Any opposed? Passes.
Thank you.
Item 7B, public hearings and related actions.
An ordinance of the City of Missouri City, Texas, finding and determining that public convenience and necessity no longer require the continued existence of certain segments of senior road right-of-way, providing for the vacation, closure, and abandonment of certain segments of senior road right-of-way, and containing other provisions relating to the subject.
Is this your item, Scott?
I can actually assist on this. This came about as a result of, in part, the interlocal agreement that City Council adopted last year with the districts 47 and 48 with the county for the expansion of Vicksburg Boulevard. As those properties are developing, the Vicksburg right-of-way will be intersected or is intersected by the current senior road right-of-way. We do have petitions from two landowners in which that senior road right-of-way belongs to abandon that right-of-way. The city has never built a road there and has no plans to do so. Staff does forward a positive recommendation on this item, and this also is for public hearing.
Yes, Mayor and Council, Mayor Pro Tem and Council. This is, as the city attorney mentioned, the section of Senior Road that runs east-west between the Vicksburg Diversion Channel and the Fort Bend Toll Road. It is a roadway that came into the city because it used to be on the county road logs. It was, we have abandoned previous sections of this roadway through Lake Olympia, and again, this is part of the Vicksburg interlocal agreement for the construction of Vicksburg.
And is all the senior road, the rest, well, why don't you kind of describe it? Because what we're talking about is a trail that used to be a road.
Yes, sir. Back in the 50s, it was a gravel road, and now it's basically a vacant field. This does not include the section of Senior Road from Highway 6 to Oyster Creek. That is not part of this. This is just a section in the Vicksburg subdivision.
And the section below Vicksburg toward Fort Bend Toll?
It's
Not abandoning that either?
no, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Councilman Smith made the motion. Councilman Floyd made the, Emery made the second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Any opposed? Passes. Well, this is a road to nowhere, but I wanted to make sure everybody understood that.
Road to nowhere, huh?
But everybody don't get out and see all this different stuff.
Okay.
There are no appointments. Item 9 is authorization. Consider authorizing the mayor to accept an easement from, we already done that. Or am I confused?
No, this is an
This is
additional.
accepting an easement for the right-of-way for the extension of Vicksburg Boulevard. You again, Scott?
As he walks up, I move to adopt.
And then I say,
There's a motion, a second?
Second.
Been moved and second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Passes.
Nice job, Scott.
Way to go, Scott.
go, Scott.
I just want to make sure that the right people are available. Item B, consider authorizing the mayor to accept a special warranty deed from Sienna Plantation Municipal District Number 1 for a .469 acre tract of land operating a water well, containing a water well.
Yes, sir.
This is at the water plant, right?
This is actually north of the water plant, Mayor Pro Tem. This is one of the wells that we have currently piped back to the surface water plant to help in times of need when that time is necessary. So this is natural progression. We've already piped the well back as part of the construction project.
Yeah.
This is the turnover of that well.
Is there a motion?
Yes, move to approve.
Second? Second. It's been moved by Councilman Nguyen, seconded by Councilman Emery. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? It passes.
Thank you, Council.
There are no ordinances, no resolutions, and any council adjournment. There are no announcements, the meeting is adjourned.
15 minutes council meeting is not bad.
That's the way a meeting should be run.
I mean,
In fact,
first time in the history.
everybody's face up here, you
I like
seem to be
that.
pleased.